Hi everyone, this is Robin. I'm here with your NEPA shows coming up this week on Friday, November 18th.
Music and didn't know what I could do to really support it other than to just show up, and it just kind of turned into this sort of thing. So you never know where things might take you. But you know what, and I'm actually working on an editorial about this, but I think the local music scene more than anything.
Hey, what is going on? Hey guys, welcome to the Beyond the Break podcast. I am your host, AL, and this is right here. I'm Ben, your co-host. We're coming to you live from AL's car at the Scranton Music Awards. We are actually here tonight for a very special reason. I will allow AL to elaborate with his nose. The Big Break podcast. We're a mess, guys. We're a fantastic, wonderful mess.
So the Big Break podcast, otherwise known as,
did they do that?
Oh, we did it.
Oh, great! They just announced us.
So NEPA scene.
Way to ruin it! Hey! We were nominated for.
The People's Choice on that one. I wasn't paying attention.
We got the People's Choice. That means more to me.
No, we didn't.
We didn't.
Get
Okay, so long and short of it, we got nominated for the best podcast. We appreciate anyone that nominated us. We love you guys.
Yes,
We've just been told now live that we didn't get it, so we're gonna cry about it for a while. But the podcast tonight's a little different. We're only here to say, hey, hello. We're going to go in and celebrate the festivities and socialize and network with a bunch of people that are here because we understand, who cares? We're happy to be nominated. Honestly, the fact that someone thought enough about us and nominated us was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to go inside. Our plan is to network, make some new connections, and keep building up the podcast and the Big Break and every other event that we work with together so we can build a better community and help support local music better than we ever have before.
Hell yeah. And this is actually just kicking off.
Yeah. Oh, we've
basically just started. So if you get in your car and come out, say hello.
Come on down to the V spot and enjoy the festivities.
Yeah, come on.
But we I'm all sad now because we didn't get the win. No, I don't care. Honestly, I was surprised we got nominated, to be honest with you. So thrilled. Just being nominated is really honestly impressive enough.
Last week we had Paul.
Yes.
He was on and he said something that resonated with me, and I was like, no, you know what? You're right. Just being nominated in the first place means more than winning it.
It takes
because somebody actually thought to put your name in there as opposed to hitting a drop down or something and being like, damn.
Once people start voting for these events, and I love the events that for the best events are always fun, but once you're nominated, it becomes a popularity contest, which is what all of them are. But to look at a drop down screen and see somebody, oh, I know this guy, I'll vote for them, versus having to physically type in the name of the person you want because you thought of them without any prompting is amazing. And that's what we got. And we're okay with that. We're thrilled with that. Honestly, it's my first year co-hosting this thing. I'm not going anywhere for a while because they can't get rid of me. I'm like herpes. I'm not going away. I may flare up a little more now and then, but for the most part, I'm here to stay. So it's here.
Can we give a huge shout out to Kyle right now
Hi, Kyle.
He's sitting at home. Kyle is sitting at home right now. He's pressing buttons for us. He's producing this behind the scenes. Thank you, Kyle. We love you, man.
Cheers, Kyle. I appreciate all the things you're doing for us.
So what we're gonna do throughout the next hour is we're gonna pop off, and we are actually feeding you NEPA Scenes feed, where Rich Howells is interviewing people, interviewing nominees, and basically anybody that wants to say something.
Also, before we decide to wander off and go let him take the feed, this Saturday is the finale of the Big Break, guys. It's the big thing that we have spent a year working really, really hard on. I looked at my Facebook. Last year was literally the 22nd was the finale. This year is the 16th, which is this Saturday. That is a week difference between a year between 1 and 2. We are. Oh, thank you so much for the week. We are so close to the finale of this year's Big Break. we need you to come. Come down to Oliphant. Come to the Keystone stage. Please come out. Support these bands. There's 4 bands playing. 3 are our finalists, and 1 is our main stage for the weekend.
It's One Revived, okay?
One
now,
Revived.
I have something to say about One Revived. Have you ever seen a guitarist on top of a like stand-up bass?
Careful, PG-13. PG-13.
Stand-up bass. Oh, go away. Stand-up.
I hit my phone
with you can't.
Honestly, last year, this is one of the bands I caught. One of the gigs I caught last year. It was so freaking cool. Like, he had his bass specially built so he could actually hold his weight and stand on it.
He didn't have it specially built.
Well, that's what you told me last year.
He built it himself.
Oh, he built it himself.
Like,
a little extra on the top.
You gotta.
But listen, we've got vendors that are vending. We've got
musicians that are musicianing.
We've got all sorts of vending. Like, we've got patches. We got pins. We've got we've got T-shirts. We've got our kickstand is gonna be there with us. We're all working really hard, and this is the big finale. This is a big one. So please, if you haven't made it to any other big break event this year, come to the finals this Saturday. It is $15 at the door, but it's $10 if you go online now and pre-purchase. We've got a couple raffle baskets. We've got all sorts of fun stuff going on.
A couple only means 2.
3.
It's a few.
We have 3.
No, a couple is 2.
Where'd the third one go?
You said we have a couple. A couple is 2.
A couple 2 tree. Are you not from NEPA?
No.
Neither am I. But I know what a couple 2 tree means. So we got a couple 2 tree baskets for you. I don't know why I'm from Minnesota when I say that. But you know.
Oh, don't you know? Oh my God.
ALABAMA. That's good luck specifically to you and not to Ben. But
yeah.
Listen, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. My name is Ben. This is AL. Who's opening the door? Oh, it's Robin again.
All right.
But listen, we're going to go back inside, and we're going to
check out what's going on with Rich interviewing everybody, and we'll be back in a little while to give you an update. Maybe we'll pull somebody out of the crowd and talk to them a little bit.
Listen, my main goal is to see what cool people we can meet tonight that we can bring on for future podcasts. So we're going to go and we're going to do that networking thing that we know how to do, kind of, sort of, well, and we're going to pretend, we're going to fake it till we make it. And
one more thing before we go. One more thing. This is how important these networking events are, okay? The winner this season is getting a distribution deal from MLM Entertainment.
That's not multi-level marketing. It's something different.
We met MLM Entertainment right here last year for the same event.
And these distribution deals are not cheap. Like, these normally cost thousands upon thousands of dollars. We've got all these prizes being donated for this year and every year with the big break that are thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of prizes.
Can I add something? Not all of them are donated. A lot of them are ordered. So, like, we do work for them to get this for you.
Don't ask what we've had to do for some things.
You can ask him. Don't ask me. Wait, no, you can ask me. Don't ask him. All right, so Kyle, let's get us off here and put Rich on. We'll see everybody soon.
We'll check in with you guys in a bit. Enjoy. Come up to the V-Spot if you want to see the show live.
Kyle, cut us off.
We're going to go meet people. We'll talk guys there. See you guys. If we don't see you to the rest of the night, make sure we see you on Saturday at the Keystone Station Oliphant for the big break finale. Please come out. Please support us. Please love us. We love you. Please love us the way we've been loving you. Have yourselves a great night. We will talk to you guys a little bit. And Kyle, take us away back to the live. Back to the live. So yeah, Kyle, if you're watching, take us away.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's been a year. So that's cool.
That's awesome. So it's been quite the year then.
It has been quite the year, dude. It's been weird. My life is very, very different now. There's a guy dancing. My life is wildly different than it was a year ago in the best way, though.
And, since you brought up the poetry, I want to mention that a little bit. So you're kind of a part of a poetry group around here that does some stuff. Talk a little bit about that and tell people there is actual live spoken word and poetry out here that you guys should be checking out.
So I'm with a group called the Party Poets. I mostly roll with my very good friend Monk Melville. He's the one that inspired me to actually start performing my poetry and stuff. Yeah, very, very talented. I work with I work with so many people. Oh my God, I don't know. But we have a night here at the V Spot the last Wednesday of every month, just dedicated to poetry, which is so cool because we are the first people to ever do poetry here. So it's been really, really cool watching that grow over the past few months. So definitely check that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, and we travel all over the place. We featured last month in Lancaster at a mic, which was fantastic. We've been to Philly, we've been to Bethlehem, just like all over the place. So it's been really cool.
Nice.
But again, we started here, so.
that guy.
I always feel supported with him in a very, very aggressive way.
He is, yes. He's
but
extremely supportive. But yeah.
It borders on terrifying.
Right,
but,
yeah. For sure. Do you have any shows or things coming up you want to plug?
Yeah, so actually, so I have 2 poetry and 1 music coming up in the next couple weeks. So I'll be at Abide Coffee House for poetry on the 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be here, I think it's the 28th, whatever the Wednesday is, at the V Spot for poetry with the Party Poets. And then I will be playing at Montage for the Wine Fest. I'll be up in the... Hi. I'll be up at Montage. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And then I got a bunch of other stuff that I'm working on booking. So hopefully once I have all my dates, I'll post it online and everything. But yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the red carpet.
I know for a fact that you don't hear it enough, but like I really, really, really appreciate you.
Oh, thank
like
you.
So much. Like I actually think about it all the time. I wouldn't be doing any of the stuff I'm doing if you didn't make this possible for us.
Oh, well, thank you.
So I really appreciate it.
Good. Well, to me, every time I see somebody making friends, succeeding, getting their stuff out there, that's the reward for me. So I greatly appreciate that.
You deserve all the awards, and I'm sure you'll get them. And if you don't, I'll start a riot. So like, it's cool.
I got one, so I'm good.
All right, 1 down. That's good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh wow.
Can grab a sip of water fast.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So please tell us who you are and what you're doing here tonight.
My name is G Lyrical. I'm a hip hop artist. I'm here because I was nominated for Best Hip Hop Act of this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell how did you get started making music?
Well, ever since I was like 12, I always liked music and I always wanted to be a part of it. So then eventually I see like people I knew doing it, so I was like, let me just give it a shot. And then when I started recording, everybody was like, yo, you're really good, you should do it. So that's why I just kept doing it and just kept it going.
What's your latest release out now?
I have a video out called Even the Score. It's on YouTube, and I did that a couple months back. I can't remember. I think December I released it.
Okay. What was maybe the inspiration behind that song? What was it about?
Well, the song, it was really just about I don't know. It's kind of just random. Just basically just just bragging, getting over things, just stuff like that, really.
So you're in that vein of hip hop, that kind of I don't know, braggadocious thing, for a little bit lack of a better word, that
Pretty much,
bravado, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I try to do a lot of my unreleased stuff is I try to do motivational, inspirational stuff too, and then I have the other stuff that's hardcore and stuff, but I mainly try to focus on inspirational, try to motivate people to do better.
Okay.
So.
And does that then motivate you to do better as well? Is that a way to push yourself as well?
Yeah, a lot of it, because at first it all comes to me, I'm thinking, all right, I got to do something because I'm sitting here not getting anything done. All right, let me write a song real quick, and then through that, it motivates me to get up, and then hopefully it can motivate other people to do the same thing. Because I have a song on SoundCloud called Early Grave, and somebody actually messaged me and told me that when they listen to that song, it stopped them from committing suicide. So
Wow.
yeah, so
I mean, that's really what it's all about. Like when you touch somebody that much that it like changes their life in a way, you know,
Yeah,
like that's unreal.
it made me think more because I'm like, all right, so now people are listening to what I'm saying. I gotta like just really like be careful what I say.
You put some pressure on you a little bit.
Yeah, so I thought of that. And mainly I've been doing like I'm involved with a cipher group based out of Providence, Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm.
They're called Grimo Cipher.
Okay.
I've been traveling a lot with them. Like we did shows in Austin, Texas, Providence, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York.
Okay.
And like I've been doing the ciphers a lot, and I really love doing that.
I was gonna say, is that sharpen your skills, you think?
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm around a lot of other like artists that they're really good and they're from different areas. So like when I get around them, I'm like, all right, I gotta step my game up. I was like,
for sure.
I was like, these guys are fire. So all right, I gotta go harder next time. So.
All right. So what do you have coming up next? Are there any shows or places that people can see you coming up?
I don't have any shows coming up just yet because like I've had like something that set me back. So I gotta get things in order first before I could do that. But I do have an album coming out. I don't want to give out the name yet, but it's gonna be like a lot of stuff that I was supposed to release years ago. That's gonna come out. That's gonna be on that album.
Nice.
So,
well, we'll keep a lookout for that.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
You too, man.
Appreciate it, man.
All right. What up?
All right, guys, bring it on over.
Come on, Mezzos. Let's bring it on down. What do we got here? Gum? I don't have any of that. My breath's probably got tonsil stones.
All right, so you have any big message that you want to get out this year, like we did last year, or we? No, we're not. None of. We're good. Okay. All right, we're good on that.
That's the big message. Go Birds.
Are we all on camera there? Are we all?
Yeah, let's scooch in. Let's get real close to Rich. I know him. It's okay.
Yeah. No, it's all right. All right, we've known each other a long time.
Never gonna give you up, Rich.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the band and what you're doing here tonight.
Sure, so I'll hand this over to you.
We are the Mezzos. We're here again at the 10th Annual Steamtown Music Awards. Just hanging out. It's fun. Why not be here? I mean,
absolutely.
There's a lot going on this weekend. It's a busy weekend for a lot of people, but this is like it's the heart of the scene. It's the appreciation to everybody that does stuff like you and Vinny and the V Spot and Joe and the bands and everybody.
I feel it's always nice to be recognized, just to be, nominated in some form.
And a lot of people, right.
Even, just to be here to kind of socialize and hang out. Like, how many times do you get this many local musicians in the same room together?
Right. It's a great networking tool. It really is, because a lot of people don't realize that you're in, and even like, I almost said civilians, but non-musicians. like, oh, I didn't know you were in a band. And it's like, gee, I guess you're not really following me on the Facebook.
Right, yeah.
That's all I post about. Like, so, whatever. I don't have a life. It's that. That is my life. But yeah. But yeah, we're going to be releasing new stuff, though. I want to get to some meat and potatoes here. See what I did there? But yeah, we're going to be releasing. We recorded at SI back in July before the fray, July 1st. Wiggy did a great job as always, and I'm so glad I got to present him with that award tonight. That was great. So, but yeah, so we're going to be, and it's no big promotion. We're just going to drop it as soon as we're ready with it. Artwork is being handled by the lovely Brian Langen. We love the stuff he does, so we're using this opportunity to plug that. And what do you got to say, Dom?
I would just like to thank everybody for coming to see us play all the time, because we do it quite often, and we enjoy doing it. Yeah, I love playing the V Spot, man. That's the spot, man. It's the hub, so there's always a built-in crowd, man. It's the spot. So
for sure.
And thank God Vinny, overcame what happened upstairs, and we were able to come back here and do all that stuff. So yeah, it's a cool spot.
It is.
Yeah, it's the hub.
It's the spot. It's the V spot. And yeah, you could definitely tell it's a really awesome event that all the musicians are coming out because the parking lot by the glider was fucking packed. We got the last spot. I think all the spots after were made up.
Well, I think, there was a rivalry over the years of the V spot versus the glider and back and forth over the parking issue. And I believe it's been resolved. Maybe it's going to start again tonight. I don't know, because there's a lot of people here.
I wouldn't blame them. I'm hoping a lot of those open-faced turkey platters, though.
Yeah.
Let's hope that at least half the parking lot orders those, and then they'll at least get them some business. I mean, they have it, but I'm saying, just give it to them. These khaki? No, these are like curtain material. Did I pee myself? I thought he was interviewing me.
Thank you.
Yes, kids out there, I did pee myself. It's cool when you're waiting in line and you can't leave line, and you can't leave the line. You just pee yourself. You got to win that Nintendo Switch.
You wear the yellow pants for the pee. You wear the brown pants.
What do you got?
Pockets, man.
Stop it with the. They're actually stone tablets. Some credits.
15, 10 commandments. All right, so what's up next for you guys?
We're at the Bog tomorrow night, 9:30, and on October 7th, we're at Finnegan's in downtown Scranton with our buddies.
Another great venue.
Matt Duffy, my former, once again, solo project with friends, Wilrow Hood will be playing as well, along with 40 Watt and the Mezzos. So that's us at Finnegan's October 7th. And November 10th at River Street Jazz. Club City.
Duffy's Cut and Matt Witt. That's how you say his name.
And Flyer by Connor Langen. Check it. Clout.
And one other thing before we get out of here, what can we expect from this new music coming up that you guys talked about?
It's going to kick you in your nuts or whatever. It was done by Weg, and he did a really good job with it. And he always does. Yeah, he brings out the best in us.
Brought it up a notch.
Yeah, he kicks ass. So, and he deserved what he got tonight. So.
And there was like an extra little thing or two that is out of the normal.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
It's different. It's good.
Songs are different as you know them. There's two of the songs even have 2 bass tracks.
Oh.
Just saying, guys.
That's called
and gals and these.
That's called evolution, brother.
All right, Rich, for having us.
Thank you.
We'll pass this on to the next tour. Come on.
I appreciate it.
And then you pass it.
Look up Howie Mantel's asshole exposed prolapse on TikTok.
I knew we couldn't get away with it without some kind of mention of that. Hello, sir.
What's up? Congratulations on the award.
Oh, thank you so much, man. All right. Well, tell us who you are and what kind of music you make, what you're doing here tonight.
What's up, guys? Kyle Demko from Always Undecided. I got my little sister, Callie, who also is in Always Undecided every once in a while. We're happy to be here, man. V-Spot, shout out. Thank you so much for doing this every year. Joe Cavastine and Electric City Music Conference, Steamtown Music Awards, man. Thank you so much for involving us in this every year, man. We appreciate it so much. Thank you.
I was going to say it's pretty cool. You've been nominated in a couple of awards, I believe. There, how does that feel?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, honestly, I'm glad to be home. I was living in Pittsburgh a little bit there, and I took my foot off the gas after doing really well with the full band stuff.
Nice.
And honestly, I'm just really glad to be home. You know, that's why I brought my sister up here, and I'm literally just glad to be home and involved in all this because the local scene means a lot to me.
I was going to say, did you learn anything about the Pittsburgh scene out there while you were there? Or
yeah, I did a little bit out there. Nothing crazy, you know what I mean? But this is my hometown, and I mean I floor it when I'm home. And things have been going really good for the solo acoustic stuff, and we're getting the shows. We're putting on good shows, and it feels great. And I'm seriously, I'm just excited. I'm excited to spend the night with my family. and some of my best friends. So,
and please tell us what you've been up to as well, musically.
What's up, guys? I'm so happy to be here. This is awesome. I'm so happy. Nipa Scene just bought myself a T-shirt. Love it so much. But more importantly, I'm so happy to be here to support my brother. Always undecided, Kyle Demko, the greatest of all time. So, just happy to be here.
So, tell us what are you working on now? Is there anything that maybe you haven't released yet that you got going on behind the scenes?
Yeah, we're putting in a lot of work. I started working at Music Around, so I'm underneath people like Teddy Young and Dustin Douglas, and I mean I got Anthony Pigataggio, who's always been involved in stuff, and the dude knows what he's talking about. He's a great musician, and I mean just the whole group of them. Chris Jackson, man, Gavin Fink's there. And I'm just trying to take as much in as possible and learn as much about the craft as possible. And I'm really trying to put the work in, and it's paying off. And I just can't thank my friends and family enough, man. It's cool, and that's why we come here every year to celebrate everybody doing what they love to do, celebrating the craft, man. And I'm just happy to fucking be here, man.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, I mean, that's what it's all about is you're making everybody feel good, about being a local musician has its ups and downs and its struggles and things like that. And it's good shows and bad shows and whatever. So getting everybody in a room to celebrate that we're all creative people trying to do something creative. I just think that's such an important thing. And I'm glad that we're all here, part of it.
Yeah, and hey, anybody that's tuning in, NEPA Scene here every single Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Come out here. This is how I got started. This is how me and Anthony got started. There's a bunch of people that are on this list in general, and this is why we're here. Come out and meet everybody, shake hands, man, and just meet everybody. There's a bunch of people here that are all rooting for each other, and that's what we're here for, man.
For sure.
Yeah, I definitely want to give some recognition to all the amazing talent that is being recognized here tonight. It's incredible. There's so many amazing artists that just deserve this recognition. So that's huge for me. Got one right here, Rachel Bradshaw over here. She's amazing. Love her. But yeah, thank you, Nipa Scene, for just doing this and making it an opportunity for so many people.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it, man. Anything else you want to mention before we get out of here?
No, man, just stay tuned. Always Undecided. Kyle Demko from Always Undecided, man. We're putting in work. Keep your eyes peeled. There's gonna be some cool stuff coming out. We got original music coming out soon. We're just trucking along right now. So keep your shoulders down. And man, shout out to everybody else that was nominated. Everybody that's performing, man. We're rooting for you all the way. Always Undecided is a big supporter of the local scene. So we're rooting for you guys all the way, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys. All right.
Good job, bro.
Good to see you. Good to see you, man.
I'm not used to being on this side of the mic, Rich.
Yeah, right.
This is weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yo, can we get a good round of applause for Rich Howells, NEPA Scene, ladies and gentlemen? Fuck you, man. And that guy.
As if I'm not being blind enough by this.
Oh my God.
We got this over here.
I'm not here seeing anything.
This hunk of man over here. Oh. So please, for people watching at home, tell us who you are and what you're here for tonight. What kind of music you make, all that good stuff.
All right, so my name is Paul Davis. I am up for the Videographer of the Year award, but I also do many other things. I'm an artist. I go by the name Paulie the Fuck. I have also co-own the Keystone Stage. I own a company called PFD Media. We do a lot of filming. That's where the brunt of the video work comes from. But I also am a mental health activist. Please check on your peeps.
For sure. Now, tell us about your video work that you're nominated for. What got you into that? And, is that something that you do all the time? Or is it something you kind of have to balance with the music? Or, how does that work with the video work?
So, strangely enough, the video end is actually more of the front
than the music. The music's more of the passion for me. Like, I love the art. I love producing music. I love making music. I love making music with my friends. I like seeing all the artists, what they make, because they speak to you in different ways. So with that, like, my main hustle is making videos. I work for, WBRE. I work for the news station, so I'm constantly filming for them. On the side, I'm working for other companies, filming for them, editing for them. So I'm constantly doing something with the camera or an editing program of some sort.
Yeah. So your neck and back is just screwed, right?
Oh my God!
Right?
The weight of the world.
Yeah,
it's all there.
This goddamn camera, so big. I actually did a lot of news reporting myself over the years too, and people don't realize how small of a production really is behind the scenes.
Oh yes,
and how it's really down to like 1, 2, 3 people. Like you see the final product, the production, whatever, all cut together and everything, and going live back and forth and stuff. But you don't realize like how much a cameraman really, really does behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
Can you speak a little bit about that?
Yeah, so, initially when I first, got hired on, I was like, okay, I'm just going to go film things. No, it's like you're going out, you're setting up shots, you're filming, you're carrying audio equipment, you're carrying lights with you, you're interviewing people, you're asking proper questions.
Yes.
You're making sure you're establishing the end consumer, like
right.
what you're going to see on TV. So there's a lot of moving parts with that. And then on top of that, there's other people that are involved. So after I get back with it, I have to hand it off to other people.
Right.
And then they're doing graphics and sound. So it's a small, but it's a concise team.
Yeah.
So
I've seen, so many of these guys, they got the huge thing on their back or whatever, and then they're reaching this over here to do the interview and stuff too, and it's just like people just take that for granted, like
it's that mic.
Please support your local media in all those forms.
That mic is deceptively heavy. After a while, like you hold it out there for a minute, your arms start dropping
because they're not giving you a reporter for every one one of those stories.
No, it's a pleasure when you get to work with a reporter. It's like it's like a day in paradise. You're like, oh, I don't have to ask people stuff. This is awesome. I just take orders. Awesome.
So let's talk about the music you have. A lot of it's very personal, and you really have some specific messages you want to get out there. Can you talk about how you take some really difficult topics and things that are really personal and putting them out there in front of people for everybody to see? Like I find that inspirational. But
it's the using the music is essentially a catalyst, because music touches people in a way that just person-to-person conversation can't always do.
Yeah.
Music speaks to somebody. A line in a song hits and it drives an emotion, and you end up in tears in your car driving to your best friend's house because you've been struggling all day, and then that connected with you. And for people to know that there's somebody else out there that's just as messed up as them, because here's the secret. We're not special. We're all messed up. All of us have trauma to some varying degree, but it's so overwhelmingly a hard topic to think. There's a stigma with it, and then there's a stigma about getting treatment. Like the word therapy sounds like you're using illicit drugs.
For sure, yeah.
And you're like, I would go to therapy. People are like, oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're getting here. Good for you, man.
Right. Yeah, there's judgment there.
You feel it. And it's not from everybody. I'm not saying everybody judges, but you do feel it.
For sure.
And then there's stigma with taking medication.
Yep.
And then there's stigma with when people don't have their medication, how they're like, well, you don't act like this. Well, it's the reason why I have medication. So there's so many different facets. The mental health comes in so many different ways, from, what you tell yourself daily, because here's the secret, and I'm only regurgitating information I've learned. That voice in your head that's messing you up isn't yours. Somebody put that shit in. Can I curse on this?
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody put that shit inside of you. Get it out.
Right.
Get it the fuck out.
For sure.
Because that shit's just going to eat you up. It builds up. You can't get rid of it. You have to get it out. So if that release is going to a show on a weekend and jumping around in the mosh pit, or if it's writing poetry, get it out. It's better that I hear your story than your obituary, because I don't want to hear your obituary anymore.
For sure.
Very passionate topic.
Absolutely. Well, that's what we're here to celebrate tonight, is people's passion, their creativity. Is there something coming up that you can plug? Any shows coming up? Anything that you are involved with you want to plug?
Coming at you this weekend at the Keystone Stage, we got the big break of the final round. You better come out. 4 bands are going head to head. 3 bands are going head to head. What a final act. And 1 will take home the grand prize. It's going to be an extravaganza. Plus, we have Electric City Music Conference going around there. If you can't find something to do this weekend, you're living under your couch.
For sure.
I don't know how you can do that, but you're living under your couch. Please don't do that. Come out, have fun.
Yeah.
You can live life. It's okay.
Well, thank you so much.
Thanks
for coming out, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Check on your peeps.
For sure.
Peace the fuck out.
Yes. Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
Good. Good to see you.
Hey,
what's going on? So tell us who you are and what kind of music you make and what you're doing here tonight.
Hi, my name's Joe.
Nick.
We are a band called the Robinsonade. We do like alt rock emo music. Yeah. So
nice.
Yeah.
So you tell us about your latest release, what you guys got out there now that people can hear.
Our most recent release is an EP called Lukewarm. Oh, get a little distraction on the side. Our latest release is an EP called.
As the alcohol flows, that's going to continue.
Oh yeah, I mean we live for it. This is what we love about the ECMC. This is what we love about it. Yes. Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Sorry to sidetrack the interview. This is
right?
This is like actually sick. We really got a setup here. Like
right.
So yes, latest release is an EP we put out like 2.5 years ago called Lukewarm.
Mm-hmm.
Been playing it pretty low key right now. We haven't done a ton of shows, like we're talking like post-COVID stuff. This is coming out like middle, kind of end of like the quarantine stuff, just starting to get out shows. Didn't really get the traction we wanted, but in the moment when we were writing the EP, I came up with an idea for a new album that we've been working on. I've been doing some writing for about 2.5 years now. We're finally in the studio recording as of June.
Okay.
So yeah. The new album is an album called Effigy. It is just basically my life in a concept album. If I lived 100 years ago exactly, what I would be doing, what my life would be like, and most likely be a coal miner. That's about it. That's like, so the thing I've been saying from the start of this, I even remember the first time I had the conversation with the band, because how this works is usually I started off being a solo performer. I was doing, stuff just releasing under Joe Lombardo, and I transitioned to doing the band stuff. So I'm still heavy in the I write the songs, the guys play with me kind of thing. But ever since that EP, I've been wanting to come together more. And I told them, like, next time we write an album, I want you guys there. I want you writing it with me. I want you doing stuff. So I remember I had the guys over at my house. We have 2 other guys in our band, Ryan Gretadaria, who is on tour with this other band, You Drive, right now. They're playing a show right now in Ohio, I think, actually.
Yeah.
Huge. They're on tour at Cold right now. And our other, our drummer is Ryan Whitman, who is also in the Taxmen with Nick. Remember, I had them over my house one night, and I said, guys, this is going to sound stupid, but I want to write an album about coal miners. And they all looked at me, and they're like, all right.
He straight up broke out a whiteboard with everything written out, all these. It was insane.
He was like the conspiracy meme from Always Sunny.
I truly was like, they were sitting on my back porch, and I said, guys, give me a second. I came back with a whiteboard that I think at this point I've had the song listings from this album written for about 2.5 years now. It's still there. It's almost all worn away, but I have the picture. I know exactly what it was. And in that moment, I told them, guys, the one thing I'm trying to avoid with this is the cheese. The absolute cheese of it.
Right.
So I can make an album where it's just like, I'm a coal miner, I swing a pickaxe, that's my life. That is the easiest route to take. And not that there's anything wrong with that. Having like very direct music about what you're writing is, just the entire thing. There's definitely like indie albums, people who have made like concept albums like this. But I was thinking more like the depth of it. So the literal, metaphorical, physical depth of it. It's not only I'm buried under the emotions of life, everything that's going on. I'm buried under this mound of dirt digging coal, quite literally conjoining the two ideas and circumventing every bit of cheese about it. And again, like they hesitant with it. And I remember showing them like the first couple songs, and they were all just like, "Hey, this is not what I thought it was. This is not what I thought it was."
Yeah.
Honestly. And I think, this is 3 years in the making now, Rich. This is something like I am person. I say it all the time. The Robinsonade is one of the most low-key bands. We are a band that just exists. I don't buy into the more slapping of the lights. I don't buy into the algorithm. You have to release a single every month. I know it's important. You want to get traction in your band, but like, if I'm not making progress, I'm not going to force something out. I'm not going to release songs I'm not proud of. I'm not going to release stuff I'm not ready to do. Yeah. That's something I've discovered about myself. I'm a person who writes a song once a month. I don't sit down, write 6 songs, be like, okay, I'm going to make this, I'm going to do it. I write a song when I feel like it, and I write a song about how I feel. That's the one thing I've discovered with the music. So Effigy is a culmination of all that. And it is, we're in the process of making it. We're in the process right now where it's looking like, I think the first single and the title, like the opening track, they're coming out probably in January.
Okay.
Let's wait. Oh, Nick is actually the last part of the song we have to record. We're just waiting on the bass parts of it.
Okay.
Circumstances, it's fine. It's fine.
Well,
I don't hate them that
What's up
much.
next for you guys? Can we see you guys out anywhere soon or anything like that?
I was just saying, like, this is the first year I am not playing the ECM scene, I think, in 5 years. I am working doors this weekend for Cavi. I'm doing that. I said, I want to be a part of it, still be in that kind of thing. Yeah. But even like, I played the COVID year. I did the COVID year when we did the complete virtual thing. It's so weird for the first time in 5 years not to be doing anything at all. Yeah. So I want to be a part of it, but still, like, I think the only show we have planned right now, well, it's just an acoustic for me. I don't even know if it's announced I'm playing, but I'm doing one of the emo nights. I've been doing emo nights for Cavi for a bit now. They're, solid shows. I love the people who go there. I love emo nights in general. So I think that's the only thing I have planned, but we're looking to get, first single out, some traction in the coming months, and we're looking to like end of summer release on that album. So
awesome. Looking
forward to that. And I would also love to score an interview with you in a more intimate kind of, long range setting to talk about
for
this.
Sure, yeah.
Definitely.
Not quite as loud and echoey. And yeah.
No, there might be drunk people in the interview, but it might be me. It might not be
the some better lighting. Yeah.
You never know. Yeah.
That's good. Just not getting knocked over.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll have a solution for that relatively soon.
We're working on it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.
Great seeing you. Yep. Great seeing you. Thank you.
You guys got the last of the screen. They have to actually take this down and put it up at the fair, I believe.
Well, last of the Mohegans, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're the only band to be interviewed during the transition of.
Yeah, that's right. That's actually, they're gonna look at this video and see it and be like, "What happened?" All right.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Oh shit! Over here. It's over. It's over. Is this over?
Oh yeah, they have to take that down. So because this is going up to the NEPA fair, I believe. So yeah, we're trying to get a little bit of extra light in here so we can finish up these last couple interviews. And this is really helping, actually. If you could just stand here and just reflect all of the light, like that would be perfect.
Is everything in my hair all right?
Oh yeah, no, it looks good, man.
All
looks
right.
good.
What's up, Rich?
Yeah, you were looking smooth tonight, man.
Thank you, man. I mean, for NEPA scene, obviously,
sure.
Steamtown Music Awards. I mean, you can't have a party without a disco ball, and
you are that ball this evening.
I want to be, man. Yeah.
So tell us, for the people watching home, who you are and what you're doing here tonight.
Hello, everybody. My name is George Palamides, emphasis on the me, and I am a hype man extraordinaire, an MC, a guy who cares about the scene, all of the scene, yeah, man, I'm just loving this. I'm loving everything, all the talented people of not only the 570, but I would say the whole tri-state, to be honest. So many different cool musical acts and I mean, we got photographers and sound production and just everything, man. It's everything that brings entertainment together. We got here
for sure.
Yeah.
What Now you also are involved with wrestling production as well.
Yeah.
Can we talk a little bit about that and what you guys have been up to lately?
Sure. So I'm a part of what's called Smash Master Wrestling, and it's an independent wrestling scene that's taken over. We have some of the greatest superstars from the 570 and tri-state area once again. We put on professional wrestling shows. A lot of people might think, well, oh, what do you mean that fake stuff? Well, no, man. Come on down to a show, and it might be a dance, but man, it's one hell of a dance. And that's what it is, man. I'm the host. I'm the ring announcer. I get to incite all of you people out there. I get to fire you up, and we just have a great time, and we really love it. We have a big show coming up October 29th at Voodoo Brewery.
Oh,
it's going to be our Halloween party.
Yeah.
So, costumes are welcome, and it's going to be a great show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, have you guys done something at Voodoo before? Or is this?
No, this will be our first one at Voodoo Brewery. Okay. We've already been to Susquehanna Brewing in Pittston. We are signed on for 4 more shows next year, 2024, at Susquehanna Brewery. So that's really exciting. We seem to found our niche with the bar crowd and everything. They seem to really get into it a lot. So it only makes us work harder.
For sure.
Yeah.
Have you suffered any major injuries over the course of these shows?
I didn't suffer any major injuries other than a strained vocal cord because I get up and get crazy.
Yeah.
However, I did get clotheslined up at Cayuga Field. We had a show, and that was because of my smart mouth.
Well, yeah, that can get you in trouble sometimes, for sure.
For sure.
All right. Is there anything else you want to plug before we get out of here?
Really, no, man. I love all of this. I love you, Rich. You already know that.
Thank you so
Everybody
much.
watching, this is really great. This is really great what we have. This whole area, this whole scene, come out. Support locals. Support everything, not just music. Support the jugglers, support the actors. Listen, support the hula hoopers, support the DJs. Just come out and support any PA scene. I'm about to buy this shirt my goddamn self because I need a shirt on.
He does. See this? I mean, oh look, give me a hat too. There you go.
And a hat.
There's only a few of those left, so you better grab one while we still got
it's
them.
only at a fair price.
For sure.
Come on over and ask how much. Get a button, get a T-shirt. You know what I mean? Get on down to Providence Road, the V-Spot. There's still time. We're all down here chilling. Rich Howells is the motherfucking man.
Thank you. There. That, ladies and gentlemen, was a performance. I mean, there's action going on. I don't know if we can top that, but we're gonna try. Bring it in here.
You want me to drop the mic too? Is that
I mean, you also dabble in some wrestling as well, so
I do.
you got to bring
George.
that energy.
Fuck George. No, I'm just kidding. I love George.
That rivalry has got to continue.
That's right.
I think we should come in just a little bit more here. There we go. All right, so tell us a little bit about who you are, what kind of music you make, what you're doing here tonight.
So I'm Gus.
I'm Austin.
I'm Phil.
And we're Almost Paradise. We're a rock pop punk band based in NEPA. We just started back in April, and we're just trying to take over the music scene as much as we can with our new style, essentially. Because I've never been a part of something like this, and the rest of the guys, they play for Fatal Misconception. Wow, Fatal Misconception. Yeah. And that's a metal band, so like it's all new to us. This is a whole learning experience for us, and it's been great so far.
Where did the idea to get together and make this happen? How did that first?
Hey guys, so I seem to have lost track of AL and Robin. They're inside talking to somebody, I don't know where, but here I am. I just wanted to come and say thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you all being part of our podcast. I know we didn't get the win, but we got the nomination, which means so much to us. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to pop on real quick. It's 8:49. We're almost wrapped with what we've done tonight anyway. Thank you. Thank you all for being with us this year. Thank you all for following us. I hope you had yourselves a great time this year with us. I hope you continue to follow us every week, every Thursday from 8 to 9 o'clock. We will keep doing this podcast as long as we can. And please, 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 please share this. share it with your friends, invite your friends. Come out this Saturday, the Keystone stage, for the finale of the Big Break, because that is what this has all been leading up to for the whole year. We may be beyond the break, but we're still part of the break. So come on out this weekend, this Saturday, to the Keystone stage. Check out our finalists. Enjoy the show, which starts at 7 p.m. We go till at least midnight. And if there's enough of you show up, I'll host a little karaoke for you. I've got my DJ equipment ready on standby. The plan is to host some karaoke for those of you that hang around and show us. So yeah. We're gonna wrap this up a little early tonight. I'm not gonna sit here and talk to you for 10 minutes, but I do want to just say thanks again so much for being part of this podcast. You guys are just as important, if not more important than we are on this podcast. We love you. We appreciate you. I hope you stick around with us. Come back next week. We'll be with more guests or whoever we're talking to. I'm honestly not sure what's going on. It might be a Beyond the Break podcast, because we are going to be beyond the break at that point, and we all might need a break. So we'll see who we're talking to. But yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you for being part of our podcast. And we will see you next time. Make sure you come out Saturday, spread the word, share the wealth, get everyone out to come support this last show of the season so that we can get started next season ASAP. But thank you so much. I hope you have a great night. Kyle, I don't know what AL arranged with you beforehand, but I hope it was something endy and funny. But yeah, go ahead, Kyle, take it away. We'll see you next week, guys. Have a good night.